EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The spirit of linebacker Sam Mills lives on in 2 words. And the sounding of the drum reminds every Panther to keep pounding as they get ready for a fight here at Charlotte's Bank of America Stadium. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him. And he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled for no gain. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. Through the middle. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings him out.
We really do marvel at the way he can wiggle himself out of tough situations, almost like a wizard out there. Sure, some are probably of his own doing, as he loves to extend plays and improvise. But if someone misses a block or runs the wrong route, this is a quarterback that can erase the mistakes of others around him, and you sure love that guy leading your team.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connection made to Tremble. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dancing past him. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Cooper DeJean with the stop. Second down now, 7 to go. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Well, the offense wanted to spark, and he delivered a lightning bolt. Huge gain that totally changes the tone of this drive.
Hubbard will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Hubbard again, and he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a throw. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. after tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
2nd and 10, need something positive here. Gets it out wide, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Hurts now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in, and that will not be enough for a 1st down. Going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline, and it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The Carolina offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Throwing the out route complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31. Third and a lone yard coming up. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Tenorola McMillan that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Hubbard again. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
He has it on the QB sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Complete right side to Washington. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
From the red zone now. He keeps it and takes off. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers get some late points and the lead. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46. Throwing here, Hurts. Taken in by Smith. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, this offense loves to mix where they put their personnel on that chessboard, creating matchup advantage after matchup advantage. One of the many wrinkles is sending the running back out as a wide receiver, and he's proving he's just as dangerous in that role as he is out of the backfield.
Now Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Baker with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Carolina ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Second and 6 coming up here. Dropping back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Okay, tracking a guy of his size across the field, not an issue. But stopping him, well, that definitely is, because you got to have somebody in position every step of the way. This quarterback and this tight end, man, they feel those windows open. And when they do, they find a connection.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
First down from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the great tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Quarterback has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space. It's all about his athleticism after that.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Hurts looking to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of one more yard here on third down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 3. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Baker with the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with Hubbard. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll get this forward to about the 28. Tackle made by the rookie Andrew Makuba. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running room.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They run again with Hubbard. They stuck with him and got the same result. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Setting up to throw. Brought in. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked!
That That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Big speed with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed left side to Smith. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stuff a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. He's got a man left, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. Panthers countering with a dime package here, 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
They go play fake with Hurts. He's still going at the 30. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Back to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. complete. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. He gets with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers needing 4 points. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Desperation time here. Down his man. This is McMillan. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down. Working to throw it. 10-yard line. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers push their lead to 3. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. 1st down throwing for Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. One final shot here. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Charlotte.